Welcome back to another episode of Choppin It Up Raw. I am your host, Abdul the Barber, where we keeping it local, keeping it black, keeping it raw here at Choppin It Up Raw, man. Back with another week, Black History Month. Black History Month is all year, actually, every day. It ain't no month. It's Black History Year, Black History Decade, centuries, all of that, man. What's new, man? I got some new glasses here. I got these from this website. Shout out to my homie Nick to put me on. It's called Phyto. It's a company out of, I think, Hong Kong, maybe. And they make these really good quality glasses. They have transition lenses. I don't need glasses anymore because I had a surgery this past summer. I had LASIK. So if you guys looking to get LASIK, holla at me. I got a good discount for y'all, man. They do good. I can see through walls. That's how good my vision is, man. What else is new, man? Shit. Shout out me, goddammit. Shout out me. Shout out, yeah, nigga. I'm here.
Konnichiwa, bitches.
Konnichiwa. I'm here.
What's good, Nyaka?
All right, so around the world right now, man, it's been cold. It's been real cold outside, man. We recently got snow here in Yokosuka. I think it was up in Tokyo too, man. It was all over. But the snow was it stuck for a little bit, but you know, it eventually melted. But it was definitely cold. So get your good jacket. If you ain't got one, go get one. It's been affecting all over the place, even in the States, the whole states except Florida. The whole United States has been getting hit like real bad. Power going out, people can't drive, people crashing, doing all kind of crazy stuff, man. It's been quite the week, right? So if you guys out there, man, just stay safe, you know what I mean? Protect yourself at all times because shit get wicked out here. It should get real wicked. But, you know, I think y'all know. What else? Oh, man. Super Bowl. Super Bowl was yesterday. The Super Bowl was yesterday, and it was pretty one-sided. Both defenses did pretty good, but the Patriots, they could not hang on, man. They couldn't hang on. Their offense wasn't really, you know, it wasn't doing nothing, really, until late in the third or fourth quarter. But shout out to the Seahawks, man. They got that dub, man, you know. What's his name, man? I can't. Sam Donald got another ring, or his first ring? No, I think it was his first ring. Cooper Kupp got his second ring. He got one with the Rams before, and then now he got one with the Seahawks. And Jigba, he did good. He got a little injury, but I think he bounced back, so everything's solid. Their coach, Mike McConnell, man, that dude, he's like the third youngest coach, I think, to ever win a ring. I think he's like 39, 37, 38, something like that. But yeah, shout out to them, man. They did their thing out there. We gonna talk about the halftime show. The halftime show was it was different, right? Bad Bunny, he was the halftime performance. I ain't gonna say it's bad, you know. It was very cultured. That was dope how they set it up. The whole shebang, how way they did it. Like they had I don't know what they call it in Puerto Rico, a bodega, but they had they'll store it sitting up there as a prop, and they did the whole thing. But I don't know, a lot of people out there that I've heard so far, even here at the shop yesterday, was like, oh, I didn't like it, or what the hell is this, or this, that, and the third. But, you know, to me, it was cool. I don't speak Spanish, so I ain't understand none of what he was saying, but, you know, it was entertaining. I put it like that. It was entertaining, man. So, moving on with basketball, man. There's been a lot of trades in basketball, man. So, as I had mentioned last episode, we thought that Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks was going to go somewhere, but he stayed. Who got moved? Man, it was so many trades. I can't even go through the list of them, but some of the bigger ones was, didn't they send Anthony Davis? They sent him somewhere. He sent him to Washington, I think, to the Wizards or something, or the Jazz or something like that, man. it was out the way. But yeah, there was a lot of trades in basketball. I don't know, with basketball, like I mentioned before, man. I don't know. Basketball is gone down, man. It's gone down, and I think the reason because everybody wants to shoot, a lot of flopping, a lot of bullshit. Calls ain't consistent. Even with the NFL, calls ain't consistent. Sports in general, man. I don't know, man. It's just been, I talk about it because people want to hear it, but I don't know, man. I might just start watching something else. I can start watching cricket or some shit, man, because that shit is getting weird, man. But I digress, What else? In other news, the Epstein files, right? So let's talk about the fallout of that shit, right? UK, in the US, so many names getting dropped. And to be honest with you, bro, these motherfuckers, man, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised of the powers that be. Their goddamn names in this Epstein shit. And we already know Trump's name was in there. We know his name up in there. Random names getting dropped, but people are acting like, oh, they had something to do with Russell Wilson. Man, he ain't had shit to do with that stuff. His name was just in there because he tried to purchase a plane from Epstein, but it was through a broker. But the plane was from Epstein, but he didn't know that. So obviously it's gonna get, people gonna misconstrue it, right? And oh yeah, he was doing, man, shut the fuck up.
Nigga, hush.
So, let's not misconstrue things. And they say Jay-Z name in there. People always they trying to throw brother under the bus, man. Them niggas, y'all can
Nigga, hush.
shut the fuck up too, So, what else? I don't really watch rugby like that or the Premier League or any of that shit. I know the Winter Olympics done kicked off in Milan, and Cortina. So that's underway. I've been watching the snowboarding. What's the old girl name? Miles Garrett girlfriend. She's pretty dope, man. She's Japanese. She's a good snowboarder, man. So shout out to her. Sorry, I don't remember your name, but it's all good. Oh, man. What else? What I've been up to, man. So this past week, it was another busy week, here at the shop. Once again, I want to apologize to people on Saturday. I was not here. I had a bit of an emergency. So I had to deal with some stuff, but we back. I'll try to do walk-ins maybe week after next, because this weekend I'll be out of the shop. But yeah, my apologies about that for this past Saturday. All right. Black History Month. So this month, right, 2026, or this year, 2026, marks 100 years since Carter G. Woodson first launched the first Negro History Week in February 1926, if y'all didn't know that. So we're not just discussing the month, we're celebrating a century of intentional storytelling, right? Our global impact, how black culture from jazz to the modern global influence of artists like Bad Bunny making the Grammy. Shout out to him. He got a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that has shaped the world where we live today. Our culture is the world, pretty much. And they want to steal that shit, man. That's what they want to do. They want to steal that shit. But this episode has been brought in part to you by Pro Shield Shea Glaze, hair and body. Man, you can put this all over, man. You can put it on your back, on your girl ass, on your ass ankles, man. Only available here at Foreign Cuts. Come get yours, man. It's okay, though. You know what I mean? It's okay, because we do 10 steps ahead always. Everybody want to be like us. Everybody want to do this. But when it's time to be black, niggas want to run away. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker want to steal our shit, but you don't know the first thing about being black. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. And this world is the world is really fucked up, to be honest with you, man. And I think the only way this shit. That's why I had a conversation with a brother yesterday, man. The only way shit gonna get better is shit gotta get super worse. We gotta be rock bottom. That's why, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm thinking out of a tin. I don't have a tin hat on or any of that shit. But I hope the aliens do come here, so we can unite and shit gonna get better. You know, especially in America. Especially in America. You know, but shit gotta get better. Let these radicals take control for a year or two, and motherfuckers will start realizing like, oh, this shit ain't all that good. You know what I mean? Let them take care. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. So, as you guys know, I'm here in Yokosuka, Japan, right? And there's a Navy base here, and it goes down here, man. It goes down here in Yokosuka, bruh. Especially here in the Hutch, man. These niggas be wildin', dog. It's like that hunch is like an atomic bomb be hitting the shit, man. Every weekend they be out there fighting. I don't be in the shit. I don't go out to the hunch at all, bro. That place is like the place that Mufasa told Simba, don't go over there. You must never go over there. It's dark over there. So don't go. If you're new to Japan or new to Yokosuka and you here, bro, don't waste your time in that hunch, man. Ain't shit out there, bro. That shit a dead end, dog. That shit really a dead end, to be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you what's out there, though.
Crack smoking swindlers.
That's who out there. That's who out there in that hunch, man. So y'all ain't gotta, fucking waste y'all time out there, man. But yeah, it was a big fight out there on, I think it was like maybe 2 weeks ago, man. And I'm gonna see if I can clip the video and show you guys what the hell was going on out there. It was just a big brawl in front of, if you guys that knows this area, in front of the New Yokosuka Hotel, man. They was out there just rumbling, being stupid. And one of my homies yesterday was telling me, like, I guess one girl that's part of, well, she's not even in the Navy anymore. She came back out here. I guess she was part of all that shit, and she beat up like 7 motherfuckers at one time, 7 other girls at one time, big Samoan girl or some shit, and she on the run right now because the police looking for her, because she done some shit. I don't know what the fuck going on, but yeah. I don't know no names. I don't give out no names. I ain't no rat or none of that shit. You know what I mean? But good luck to you, bro. It ain't fun to get locked up in Japan. I'll tell you that. I know that from experience. What you know, yeah. If y'all want to know what I'm drinking, I am drinking a bit of coffee here. Just some good, strong coffee, man. Sipping on some coffee. But yeah, I love coffee. I typically go for Folgers. I want to get my hands on some of that Kumbaya coffee from Grits and Ed podcast, man. I got to get on there and see if I can order some, because my homie was telling me that shit is pretty good. Shout out to them, man. I think they got another episode out, so I'm going to check it out. Man, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day, and this is in reference to hip-hop, Mike Jones had this number that you could call, 281-334-8004. Well, apparently he's about to get that number back, and we're going to see if it's going to blow up again, man. So, I don't know if you guys know, but and Mike Jones, shout out to Switching House. But, yeah, I think he's going to get the number back, and it's gonna be crazy again, dog. So, yeah. What else, man? I'm just rambling on here, man. When I get on here, bro, it just be a lot of this stuff. I make some I base it off of, but like most of this, I'm off the dome with it, man. You know what I mean? It just whatever come to mind, which brings me to my next point, bruh. So last week, right, I had a client in here. It was my last client of the day. And I'm chopping him up, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, he a regular. And all of a sudden, somebody come in the shop. And usually when I get a person walk in, obviously, all right, they looking for the haircut, to get a haircut or whatever. But this time it wasn't the case, man. This wasn't the case. So it was this white dude that walked in. And immediately I stepped from behind the chair and I walked over to my table and picked the card off my table and gave it to him. And then he was like, what is this place? Clearly it's a fucking barbershop, my guy. It's clearly a barbershop. I don't know why you wouldn't notice that. Like, I had my clippers in my hand, the dude was sitting in the chair, I'm cutting his hair. And he looking around, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walked back over, and then I told him, I was like, yeah, man, I can get you, just book an appointment, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then he lifted his hat to signify he was bald. I said, I could, I could shave heads too. I got a hot towel shave for the head. All right? And then he said, okay. And then before he left, he was like, he turned around and he said, I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know how to say this, but I don't want to be disrespectful. And there was a long pause. And I'm thinking like, what this motherfucker finna say now, man? God damn. This motherfucker looked at me and said, do you know where I can find a gentleman's club? And I was like, man, I have no idea, brother. I do not know. Maybe you can go down in that hunch and find one of them little massagey girls and rub your whatever, do what you need. Or you can go up to Tokyo, or I don't know, bro. Because I don't do that shit. So, and then he didn't even say anything. He was like, he just put his hands up and walked out. But which got me to thinking, like, this how these motherfuckers are, bro. This how these motherfuckers are. I don't know what prompted him to think that I was any kind of gentleman's club or titty bar or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I do not know. But I hope that man find what he's looking for. Please don't come here again with that foolishness. Go somewhere else with that, because I ain't got time for it. But that's how they be, though, bro. That's how they be. And maybe that shit can't be helped, man. I don't know, man. I ain't judging the nigga, but, it's weirdo, bro. Niggas weirdos. But, anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all on here too much longer, man. I got shit to do today. I gotta go get a new cell phone because I lost my damn phone. I don't know how the hell I did that last week. I lost my damn phone, so luckily I had insurance so I can go get a new one for free. So I gotta go pick that up later. But yeah. This weekend, I'm going snowboarding again. I don't know where. Well, in the general area, I'll be going to Gooma, but I don't know what area in Gooma. Maybe Modernuma. I'm not sure. But yeah. I ain't gonna keep y'all here too much longer. And always, man, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay black. Oh, before I go, man, I wanna let you guys know something, man. I'm gonna put this in goddamn all caps for y'all, man. All caps. Believe in your motherfucking self, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. Believe in yourself. And if you can do that, you can do any fucking thing. You can do anything, bruh. Anything. Believe in yourself. And one more message. If there's no struggle, there's no process. There's no struggle, there's no progress. For those who profess to favor freedom and yet depreciate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. That's from Frederick Douglass. Y'all remember that. And that's been another episode of Choppin It Up Raw. I'm your host, Abdul the Barber. Love y'all. Peace.